From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. The pitch. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes Junior. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. In there, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, center fielder.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number one. Digging in, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ripken Jr.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. One out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1-2 pitch from Felix. And another foul ball.
Two-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with two strikes.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hernandez into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker? You have to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Peralta. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he got him. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Jonathan.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Addison Russell.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 5, Yadier Molina.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ian Kinsler.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Russell is on his way home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is in there. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, David Peralta.
This is pulled into right. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Center fielder, Kevin
Kiermaier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Smoke toward the hole, and a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10,
stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
slow grounder to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Lifted in the air out to right. Peralta's after it. One down. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Nope. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a long throw to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Stepping in, David Peralta. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Addison Russell. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Addison Russell.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope,
that's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Griffey Jr.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta ranging back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ripken is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Third baseman number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One away. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Peralta has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses 2-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Second baseman.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, David Peralta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Junior's in pursuit. 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Hernandez into the windup. 1-1 on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Pirates, shortstop Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Donaldson comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Ripken on the grass. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. This ball will be chopped foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jr. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Runners going. A swing and a miss as he chased with. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Settling in now, Cal Ripken. He was a ground out victim. Now it looks like a right. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
The left fielder, number 10.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 3. Hunter Strickland is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out.
Mark Trumbo.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. In the game so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Kenley Jansen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. Well hit to right, but foul. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Line, but speared on a hop. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled straight back. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's a look over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Just a tick behind for a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Christian
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. ground ball right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the Pirates have their first base hit. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's the 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Ready now, Chris Davis.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, David Peralta will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in now, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Addison Russell.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Ian
batting.
Kinsler. 0 for
Second
1 here
baseman.
in the early going.
Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Ken
one.
Griffey Jr.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back on it to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. In to score, the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Digging in to try it again, Christian
21.
Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Digging in for his second at bat, Giancarlo Stanton, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Scope onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And leading off
He'll
for
get
the
us
White
going
Sox.
in the home half of
Catcher.
inning number 3.
Wilson.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And he set down 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once
Center
again,
fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin
0 for 1
Kiermaier.
after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Kinsler, 2 down. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Third baseman, number 20.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Miguel Cabrera.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kiermaier looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Addison Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Dickerson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Kiermaier coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run is in to score from second. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, he's really got to get it together awful quick because he's going to be out of there. That bullpen is getting hot in a hurry. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Grounded to the right. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just stepping into the box. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
On his junior, but this is a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, David Peralta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 2 with a double
Leading
on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The right fielder, number 21.
In is Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch.
Slide and a stop by Scope. The throw in time. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And leading off
he's
for the
0
White
for
Sox.
1 thus far.
Catcher, Wilson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in once again, Cal Ripken comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Archie Bradley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Sano.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's Addison Russell. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Addison
First
Russell.
pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta's under it. One down. Digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-2 to Molina. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes Peralta. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ian Kinsler.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on now. The right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Up next for
digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and make.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Ready for another chance.
And
Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Throw into second, and the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Donaldson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. Zach Duke is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 29, Zach Duke.
Rendell Grichuk will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup?
And we'll have to leave it there as this. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 21, Christian.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scope has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2. Back up the middle. Ripken gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Contreras 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's down to third. And he's retired 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Last time through was a base hit.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yimi Garcia takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. It's sharply toward third, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Around first, digging for 2. He'll get it into second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, Corey Dickerson. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He homered earlier. And is 2 for 3 to the
Third baseman, Miguel
from the stretch.
Sano.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. 0-2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Addison Russell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Grichuk. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fouled straight back. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now to the plate,
Center fielder
Dan Jennings enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 43.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kiermaier racing back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So striding in, Jonathan Scope. He'll be the one to get it. Inhwan23 is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Didi Gregorius will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and on 1 pitch he's retired. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Here comes Yelich. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Yohan Moncada will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. And, guys, the Pirates were paced this afternoon by the efforts of this man, Miguel Cabrera. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615.